Drivers are halfway through a traffic shutdown crisis in greater Cincinnati. The Brent Spence Bridge repair work is on schedule to wrap up December 23rd. WCPO 9 News reporter Courtney Francisco was at the Transportation Cabinet News Conference today. And you had some questions, Courtney, about preventing something like this from ever happening again, didn't you?
That's right, Kristen. Since this semi crash, one question has been, are hazardous materials allowed on the Brent Spence Bridge? The mayor of Covington points out that road signs appear to say yes, and federal law says no. So we are clearing up the confusion tonight. The flames and smoke were flying high above the Brent Spence Bridge. The mayor of Covington, Joe Meyer, was watching, and he's concerned.
And I'm not willing to take a risk of allowing hazardous materials on that bridge in the future.
He video chatted with me ahead of the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet press conference Wednesday. He showed me road signs he photographed that led up to the Brent Spence Bridge.
There's another sign also in Covington.
The signs warn semis with hazardous materials to use 75 north, yet the state transportation cabinet says hazardous materials are banned on Interstate 75 north and must take I-275 around across the Ohio River. The Ohio Trucking Association president says that's confusing.
They're getting conflicting reports, and these things do change with a lot of frequency.
I asked Transportation Cabinet Secretary Jim Gray about that.
The particular signage indicating trucks may continue on 75 north is only in place to direct truck drivers who may have mistakenly gotten that far north in the restricted route.
Gray says the semi carrying hazmat in the crash that shut down the bridge last month was not carrying enough potassium hydroxide for the restriction to matter.
It was lawfully on the bridge.
Now we get to say, well, we were lucky because it was just a little bit. Okay, maybe that's a sign of some sort.
Mayor Meyer says the Transportation Cabinet should publicize the law and police should enforce it. About enforcement, the state says it's up to each semi driver to know the restricted routes, and the secretary says that he will continue reviewing protocol to make sure the best practices are in place. I want to show you the construction from our angle down here tonight. There are a few trucks up there and we can hear it banging around right now. They will work around the clock to get this done. Coming up at 6, I'll give you a closer look at that. Reporting live in Covington, Courtney Francisco, WCPO 9 News.